If I could sit down with 18-year-old self, I would change everything. Number one will be stop impressing people. When I was 18, I used to think what people will think. I used to spend money on them. I used to spend money on things that I don't needed for the people that don't even know. The actual thing is 90% of the people till they die they are just thinking what people will think. It's not our mistake. It's in our culture, most of them. But the reality is no one actually cares about you. They have their own problems going on. So ask ever if you feel like what people will think about you. Sit down for a minute and ask how many times you think about other people. Never. If that person dies, nothing will happen to you. Similarly, vice and versa, you can say, if something happens to you, no one cares about you. And second most important thing I would guide my younger self would be your company matters a lot. Your average of 5 people you surround with. When I was younger, around 18 years, my my company was not that good. They were drinking on every weekend, doing some drugs and all, and I was tired of them. I don't even like to drink with them, and I was tired, so I left my company. That was the biggest, I would say, unfair advantage happened to me. I left that company, I started living alone because someone gave me a best advice. It's better to live alone rather than hanging around with the wrong people. So choose your company wise. Third thing I learned in my life is rejection. It's not an end. When I was a mechanical engineer, I was so afraid of talking to girls. So it was so I was so scared of talking to people and women those days that they would eat me alive. See, whenever you feel like that something happens to you, let's say talking to a stranger, just think for a moment that you're not harming any person, right? You're not like disturbing them. You ask them, hey, hello, and if they say yes or no, both things. But if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. So rejection is always better than regret. Last but not least, the most important thing I learned here is about money, and I would guide my younger self is about financial literacy. See, generally in our school system, no one taught us about money, financial education, how taxes work, how you can save money, invest money, and all. So we have to learn it by yourself. Although there are tools available by the government, but no one teaches us. So this is something we have to learn by yourself. And you must have noticed that even at 60 to 65, people are still broke. Why? Because they don't have a money and no one taught them. Also, they didn't take action to improve their financial literacy. And now I am into a business where we educate people about money, financial literacy, and when we approach someone, you know how they look, like we do some kind of scam or something, because this is not common, this is uncommon. So you have to learn it by yourself. I forgot one more thing to mention is your health. Like if you see money is important, parallelly your health is also important. If you're not healthy, your only wish will be to become healthy. So a healthy person has 1,000 wishes, but an unhealthy person has only one wish, to become healthy. So you need to take care of your mental health and physical health. That's all I would teach my younger self. Thank you.